Hello, welcome or welcome back to part 2 of my hike on the Tamara Coast Coastway. It's a new 87-mile trail along the Devon-Cornwall border that follows the River Tamar as closely as possible. Day 1 was awful, and I mean absolutely terrible, and I'll leave a link above to that just in case you fancy checking it out. But at the end of the day, I reached the edge of the Tamar Valley AONB and had a most wonderful, peaceful night's wild camp here in the woods beside the river. I had really high hopes for a beautiful day's hike, although I knew I wouldn't do many miles today, thanks to tides and trains.
Woodlands are just so special in the spring, and this one is just particularly lovely. The scent of all this wild garlic, ransoms, just these bluebells are just peeking up. Yeah, just all the stress of yesterday is disappearing already. I hope there's more of this today. Big deep breath. Well, if you have to wait for the tide, this isn't a bad place to wait. I think I might get wet feet, but I don't think I'm going to be swept away anymore. This is passable much earlier than I anticipated, to be honest, which is really good news. Feels quite fun. It's probably, I don't know, knee-deep either side. So maybe it's passable for cars 2 hours either side of high tide. But that was awesome. Done! Yay! Oh look, tide. I'm gonna have to jump it. Yes! Low tide was about 2:30 and I've just crossed it at 11. So I'm hoping that I don't have to wait forever at Bear Ferris for the train. But this looks like a gorgeous woodland walk. There's been some beautiful woodland. Please convert this for me, because I could definitely live here. Wouldn't you? Look at all that fabulous texture. And it's right on the creek. so peaceful and quiet. I think that would be amazing. Look at this. Oh, how peaceful would this be? Not sure which way now, although I think it's this way. Check the map first. Look at this really cute bridge. I've just walked through ankle deep mud and seen this. Gonna have to go back and go over the bridge because I don't want wet feet in the stream. Onwards! Apparently I'm food. Is that right? I've wrecked my trousers. Hello, ducks. About to go through someone's garden. Interesting. Beautiful old house. So much ivy. That's Cotil Quay over there, which is owned by the National Trust. And if you take the Cornish side of the Tamar, rather than the side that I have, the trail actually passes through there. Pretty. Here comes the rain, and now I think I've got to go through a field of cattle. Oh no! Sat right on the path. I don't know how I'm supposed to get over this electric fence either. God's sake. They're not actually going to move, are they? Oh, now I'm on the wrong path. For God's sake. Back in the field. I think. Am I? Oh, God knows. Yep. This one, I think. Oh. There was nothing for it except to duck under the electric fence. I got my poles out to make myself look bigger if I needed to. Then not make eye contact and just walk as quickly as possible through the field. Calmly, heart racing, but be calm. can't believe I actually lived on a dairy farm. This is Calstock viaduct, which was built for the railway at the turn of the 20th century. But I've got to go inland now to catch a train to go over the viaduct because there's no other way of crossing the river to the other side. God knows how many miles it is, but it's part of the trail, so it doesn't look too far, but there are some very steep woodlands to go through. See you at the railway station. Took me about 20-25 minutes to walk up. Now let's see how long we've got to wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. 5:10. Got to sit here for an hour and 15 minutes now. There's absolutely nothing here. Of course, it's in the middle of nowhere. I'm so tired. I'm not going to get very far at all today, am I? It's going to be, I don't know, 5:20 before I get back on the trail again. I think I've done about 13 miles today because of the 3.5 hour wait for the tide this morning. I've run out of water. I'm so dehydrated. I've had nothing all day except some milk. Actually, I wonder if I can make some hot chocolates, powdered hot chocolate, but what do you reckon? Could I do it with a tiny bit of milk that I've got left? And barely enough milk for half a cup, but I'm really cold and thought it might be comforting. Not wrong, actually quite good. I've even got some dark chocolate somewhere, so that will make it taste even better. I think there's a shop in Calstock, so time to pick up lots of supplies, including sugar. God, I just want an ice cold Coke at the moment. This is what hiking is about, isn't it? Fulfilling your basic needs. Water, food, sleep, preferably in a shelter. Oh, God knows where I'm going to sleep tonight. I really don't know.